Hello and welcome to Society and Law. I'm Professor Scarlett Moore, and this is our summer session through Lander University. Welcome to the class. I wanted to post a very brief introduction of myself and also discuss with you briefly some of the general issues about the class as well as online education. First, an introduction, and I recognize many names on our roster this session, but for those of you who don't know me, as I stated, I am Scarlett Moore. I've been teaching at Lander for approximately 5 years. I've taught in 3 different disciplines, political science, criminal justice management, as well as in the sociology department teaching law-based topics such as the one we're taking right now, relative to law and society. For the past 2 years, I've been full-time at Lander, and prior to that, I taught 3 years as an adjunct, teaching 1 class per semester. A little bit about my educational background. I have a JD from Louisiana State University School of Law. I'm also a practicing attorney in addition to being a teacher at Lander, which mainly consists of contracts with the Department of Social Services prosecuting child abuse and neglect cases in family court. As far as my undergraduate education, I received a bachelor's degree from University of North Carolina at Asheville in mass communication with a minor in political science. I'm married and I live in Greenville, and I have 2 relatively young children who are 8 and 6. I've thought about maybe posting this summer from some of the various locations in Greenville, from the park or the pool or that type of thing, since it is a summer class. I don't know if y'all want to watch me sitting in an office all day, but we'll see what develops. But I'm very much looking forward to the summer and being able to spend more time with my family, as I know you all are. Which brings me to the topic of online education. It seems that online or some type of distance learning, certainly thinking outside the box, versus a typical students sitting in rows in a classroom with the professor standing in front of them. Education is getting a lot more innovative. And so the beauty of online education, particularly in the summer, is that a lot of us have our own different schedules during the summer. I'm sure if you are a full-time student, perhaps you take full-time employment over the summer, just for example. And so online education can be fantastic in that respect because it's very convenient. It works with your schedule. The thing about online education that I've found, and I've only been teaching online for approximately 2 years, is that it really requires a lot of initiative and dedication from the students. You will not actually see me in the same room with you or at least have any kind of face-to-face or real-time contact, certainly unless you call me on the telephone. So it can be a little bit challenging at times. However, I've been very pleased with the online classes that I've taught and the level of dedication by the students. I've posted a syllabus online on our Blackboard account, and so if you have any questions about that, you're welcome to send me an email. I've also sent you 2 email addresses that I check very faithfully, and I'm sure all of us are getting to the point where Blackberries are becoming very standard in our lives. Both of those email addresses are connected to my BlackBerry, so you're welcome to email me. I've also posted my telephone number, which is my cell number, and you're welcome to call me if you've got an issue with the class or a concern with the class. I'll be glad to talk with you about that. If you have a question about the syllabus, please feel free to either call me or send me an email and let me know, what your questions or concerns are about. As I stated, you can look at the syllabus, but in general, we'll have some online tests and one essay project that will be due at the very end of the class. And as I've already mapped out on our syllabus what chapters we'll be covering in which weeks, and which weeks you'll have to read each chapter and that type of thing. But we'll also be posting a discussion thread so that in Blackboard, so that if in fact you have any questions regarding the material, and perhaps some of your other classmates may have some of the same questions, you're welcome to post those in our discussion thread. Okay, well, I'm really looking forward to a great semester, and just keep watching YouTube.